and Divine Family. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary. I am a seer psychic medium, and today we're about to start our Anointed Blueprint reading. Okay, today is October the 13th. So if you caught this video on today, then this reading may resonate with you. If you catch it another time and it still resonates, then that's amazing. Um, of course, when we do our Anointed Blueprint, we always start with the center of attention, which is what Spirit wants you to focus on, and then we shift to the left of you, which is the past, what is impacting your now, and then we shift to what you need to move towards to and what the divine is shining light upon, so the spirit message. Okay, I always like to explain these before we start, and I want you guys to put your energy into this deck to see the focus point within your energy. And the best way to do that is by hitting the follow button and then hitting the like button to solidify the energy connection. Okay. Okay, Spirit. What is collective? What is the collective center of attention? What is the focus point? We have envy here. Okay. It says turn green eyes into a force for self-improvement and inspiration. Okay. You have envy. So that is what Spirit wants to shine light on. So when I'm looking at this card, I don't feel like it has anything to do with just intentional jealousy. I feel it has a lot to do with just it's more of an accidental envy. It's more of like I'm in a position in my life where I'm not where I want to be, but you are surrounded by someone or a few people that is living at a higher standard than you are currently. And it's not that you don't want them to be happy. It's not that you don't want them to succeed in life. It's more about how you admire them, but at the same time wish that you could have their lifestyle or some sort of, I'm hearing shape or form of their life. So it internally it becomes anger and irritation of not having that, especially for some of you guys. I feel is also work environment is very significant. So some of you guys also are in a career path that you're not truly desiring or you truly do not feel fulfilled in. I feel that you guys are really wanting things to push ahead. I feel like a lot of times you find yourself in the same predicament. A lot of times you find yourself constantly pushing, but not seeing the rewards for it. So you could be putting in long hours, you could be putting in a lot of hard work, you could be pushing in for everybody else, but you see everyone else succeeding and you're not. So it becomes envy, but it's not intentional envy. Okay, so that what Spirit wants to unveil with you within yourself. So this is the center of attention right now. Now we're going to look at the left of you, your past, and how does that affect you now. Eyes. We got eyes, y'all. And as you can see here, not a good card. Watching, gossip, stalking. Okay. We have looking deeper, slander, hidden accounts. So with this coming out, I feel like it has something to do with what was done to you. Okay, not the fact that you was doing it to others. I feel like in your past you were that person that was literally reaping the benefits of your hard work. In the past you were going after what you wanted, you were motivated, you was focused, you was consistent, and then it got to the point where people was not happy for you. It got to the point where people opinions and their actions, their behaviors affected how you moved forward. It affected your progress. It affected your thinking, your thought process. And because it did that, it pulled you down to, I'm hearing, low self-esteem. It pulled you down to feeling like maybe I'm not in the right field. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Maybe I chose the wrong thing. Maybe I'm not putting enough effort. Everyone's opinions, everyone watching you and judging you on what you were doing caused you to create a negative prison, a prison in your mind to believe that you was not equipped to succeed. And because of that, it has played a huge part on your now, okay? Which is the envy. Like I said, this is not intentional envy. This is hardcore accidental envy, y'all. And for some of you guys, you may not want to admit that. Envy is envy, either way it goes. But there is a such thing as intentional and unintentional. Okay, so for some of you guys, Spirit saying right now is the time to take accountability for your emotions. Right now is the time to understand that you are feeling this and you don't have to feel this. Once you can admit that you feel this, you can release it. But the longer that you are denying this energy, this emotion, the harder it is to let it go. The harder it is to move forward and to really go after what you want. So spirits wanted to shine a light on you guys that are dealing with this emotion, but don't want to admit that you are dealing with this emotion. Okay? Now, let's look at what Spirit wants you to move towards, which is the right of you. Manifestation. Okay? At the bottom here it says turn desires into reality by activating the power of manifestation. So if, like I was just telling you guys, if you can release this emotion by first taking accountability and admitting that you feel this, you can release it, which helps you to stay focused, which helps you stay motivated to manifest your true desires. Okay? If you release this, it opens you up to your manifestations. This envy, this not taking accountability is causing a blockage between your manifestations, because every time you look at wanting to succeed, you can't fully do so because you're always looking at what other people are doing around you. You're always looking at how they got it better than you. So it teaches you, when you do that, it's kind of like not being grateful for your surroundings, not being grateful for where you are now. And it's like I said, it's not intentional, but it is what happens when you're so focused on everyone else's success and not really focusing on your emotion, not your success, but you're not focusing on why you feel this way. Why is this happening within yourself? It's time to release envy, y'all. It's time to admit that this is an emotion that you're feeling. It's time to release it so that you can focus on your manifestations. Okay, now let's get to the spirit message, which is what is above, is what the divine wants to shine light upon. Okay, so we always put that at the top of the cards because it's what spirit wants to shine light. It's the spirit message for you guys. What is the spirit message here, please, Spirit? What's the spirit message? I feel like they're guiding me to another deck. Time to choose is coming out. Time to choose is coming out. Okay, they're guiding me to another deck, y'all. One moment. Okay, they guided me to another deck, so I had to get it. So we do have time to choose above, okay? And then what else? What's the other message, please, Spirit? The collective. Release. Release those burdens that you're carrying. That feeling of what people was not supporting you, when people wasn't there for you, that was not your way to carry. People were projecting their downfalls in their life onto you, and it wasn't your burden to carry. So Spirit is saying it's time to choose to release this, or to continue to feel stuck, to continue to feel miserable, to continue to repeat those cycles. So it's time to choose to release burdens into self-care. Loving on yourself is going to really show your worth and your value to you, not to everybody else, but to you. So this is what Spirit wants to shine a light upon. They're shining a light upon you guys and letting you know you can choose to love yourself. You can choose to let go of those burdens that you're carrying based on what other people done to you. Alright, y'all, if this message resonates with you, please let me know how you feel in the comment section. I always appreciate you guys' feedback. And I'll see you guys tomorrow when we do the next Anointed Blueprint.